Aloha interwebs, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today is Friday, so we're going to do some gameplay. And I'm going to be doing WoW, and we're having another Adventures in the LFR. Getting really close to the LFR version of the endgame process for this particular expansion. And I know you guys have probably by now heard about some of the new expansion stuff from World of Warcraft coming out, as far as the name, the Warlords of Draenor, and maybe a bunch of the stuff they did at BlizzCon. BlizzCon in the can for this year. I did not go, but for the footage I'm seeing out there from it, looks really cool. I gotta go to those one of these days. But anyways, LFR stuff. We are in the Underhold, and this big dude, his name is Malkorok. I think people are just calling Mal for short, because, you know, they're BFFs like that. You can call him Mal. Anyways, this guy's a pretty straightforward tank and spank situation. Don't stand in the swirling pools of purple death. He does a frontal cone thing, so, you know, out of melee, trying to attack from behind. I'm sure there's all kinds of crazy stuff going on out there with the casters and the healers, the ranged people staying out of the giant purple stuff of death out there. So this particular run, things are going pretty good. This guy's a pretty straightforward fight. As far as what's going around out there about the on the internet about the new expansion coming out, what are you guys looking forward to do the most? What are you guys looking forward to seeing and doing? I don't get to do a lot. I do what I can when I have the opportunities to. That's why I'm liking all the cross realm stuff, all the LFR stuff, the random 5-mans, grouping with people on other servers that are your friends, as long as they're on your list, things like that. Still keeping the game fun and interesting for me, because I just don't play enough to get into a decent guild and get any kind of progression done, or getting any kind of decent PvP going on. But I'm still looking forward to newer content. I just hope that I finish the old content first. Like I said, creeping up on the in-game content and the LFRs, so all the regular stuff must be going pretty good for everybody out there who actually gets a chance to do it correctly. So this fight, I have the beginning of it sped up because it's actually pretty lengthy, but it's basically a loot ship situation. Somebody in the raid said, everybody in this group follow this tank, so that's what I did. The tank was running around the room, blowing up boxes. Things popped out of the boxes. We had to kill some of those things and move on to the next box. I understood that. I get it. So, trying not to pull aggro, trying not to die. Didn't really know where the healer was in this particular section of the LFR. I was just trying to do what I thought was the best thing to do. So pretty much attacking what the tank was attacking, killing what the tank was killing, and moving from crate to crate to crate. And I never knew what was going to happen here. I didn't, as usual with my adventures in the LFR, I didn't do a lot of research, watch any videos or anything. I just kind of wanted to see how I would do, and for the most part, doing okay. Didn't pull aggro, didn't get killed, following the tank, killing the crates, killing what comes out of the crates. But I was always waiting for the shoe to drop, for some kind of big boss to come out and crush me, or do something wrong, or hell, maybe surprise myself and do something right. But it never seemed to really happen. It just seemed to be like crate after crate, and creature after creature, and none of them really dropping loot, or so I didn't know if there was any rhyme or reason to it. I'm not sure if there's a pattern, what the tank was really doing. It seemed like it was pretty straightforward, going from one crate to the next. So I didn't really know if I honestly can't tell you what order to kill crates in. Just pick one and go, follow the tank. Hope the tank's done this before, and somebody flipped the switch, and a bunch of crates later, the event was over, and somebody won some stuff. I was just trying not to be a completely failed person. So far so good, right? Yeah, I think I used all that up on this stupid ass dinosaur boss. What's this guy's name? Thok the Bloodthirsty. And this stupid dinosaur really lived up to its name when it came to me. I tried to do what I thought that I was supposed to do, is grouping up when I was supposed to be grouping up, trying to DPS the boss from the back, trying to stay out of things on the ground. But basically, what it comes down to is basically, you see all the people running away, they're smart. I am not smart. I stood right there in front of the dinosaur and took a giant cleave damage to the face. And what happens when that happens? Well, you get a cinematic, because that's what dead people frapsing the event get to do when they die too early. I just wasn't paying attention to the group like I should have. Get back into the fight by way of B-res. So I thought, okay, second chance, I got this. It's stay away from the front of the dinosaur, basically is what it comes down to. Chase the dinosaur around. I really don't even know if that was a mechanic of the fight or if it was just some fail tanking going on, but the dinosaur seemed to be running around. Like I have room to talk about failness in this particular LFR. Anyways, so here I am chasing down the dinosaur, running after him, doing my best to stay out from in front of him, and I didn't do very well in that goal. And yet another cinematic. Way too many cinematics stacking up on this dinosaur fight, so don't do that. Do what you can to stay out of the front of the stupid dinosaur. There's pools of fire, stay out of the pools of fire. There's lightning bolts, don't know if you can do anything about staying away from the lightning bolts. And don't be a tank if you're not a tank. Don't stand in front of the dinosaur and get owned in the face. Basically, don't do what I just did. Do what I say, not what I do. Just like most of my LFR adventures. For the most part, it was a pretty straightforward fight. I guess I was just not paying attention. That was all me. I didn't stand in the fire this time, but I sure as hell let that dinosaur eat my face. Twice. And I wasn't the only one. People died, but eventually the people who stayed alive were able to kill this stupid thing, and I got a tier helmet for my double death troubles. Gotta love the LFR, man. Rewarded for failness. Rewarded for failness. Anyways, interwebs, that is my adventure in the LFR thus far. We got one more leg, the downfall. I will get that out and up as soon as I possibly can. And hopefully I don't fail. Peace out, interwebs. Thanks for stopping by the channel. I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe. Catch you guys in the next video.